Hello, F1 racing fans, and welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for the continuation. F1 Manager, Season 2, Episode 3, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Let's pop ourselves into our playthrough here. And I believe on this one we were just getting ready to do the qualifying. So yes, it looks like we are. So let's go ahead and we'll start our qualifying session and see how terribly we can make it here.
Okay, should be green.
Green. Gonna have to do something about their uniforms. For some reason they're gray. I don't know what happened there, but they should be blue. Right. And off we go. Time to get our 5 Goldilocks laps in to see where we'll end up in this race. Looks like everybody's making their way out except for a handful. Keep your delta negative, okay.
Over the line, mode charge. Slow in, stay negative, no delta.
Jeez, he almost had a problem there. Okay. Position. I'm gonna let her continue to run laps because we got the car pretty much dialed in for the race. Same with him, he's not being too hard on the tires. Just go on out there and run laps. Get familiar with the track, please. Thank you. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of even this playthrough, I don't expect us. Yeah, P15. I don't expect us to do any better than that.
Just watch the FIA weighbridge lights. Watch the weighbridge lights.
Okay, switch your tires. Switch your tires. And then just sit on them. Don't go anywhere. Why? Because we're not getting out of Q1. So forget it. And the checkered flag comes out for the qualifying. Yep, so Hogger actually did finish really well. He finished 18th. She's 22nd, so definitely ain't making the cutoff, so, you know. It's nothing too surprising.
The drivers are getting ready here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights.
50 big ones,
Jeddah
huh?
street circuit certainly makes the high speeds of F1 racing a thrilling affair. But even a world champion can be caught out in between the narrow walls, just as Max Verstappen found out in 2021.
The Jeddah street circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. Race day has arrived.
Yeah, I'm not sure why our unis are
for
gray
these drivers
and
to
orange.
fight it out, wheel to wheel.
The menus in this game can be a little quirky, I guess, if you're not used to them. So. All right. It is race day, and they're suggesting a 2-stop for her, 2 softs and a medium, and for him they're saying give him a medium hard and a soft, and also a 2-stop race with fairly good aggression on the first 2, and with her they're saying go aggressive and then light and then aggressive. And to be honest, with this much play in between the 2 of them, I can't see her doing that. She's too hard on tires. So I'm thinking, if we're editing this one, I'm thinking if you want her to make it, you gotta tell her to go conservative here. And then be aggressive maybe here? No, that's not gonna make it. She's gonna have to be conservative twice, maybe. That's right there. Standard, conserve, and then aggressive at the end. That's okay by me. That does it for me. I like that. D. And for him, not sure why on his they're telling him to ease up on the rest of it. I think he can just go standard. His, and it should be fine, I would think. All right. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is going to be okay. This setup, I don't really know for sure, but I think this will be okay. So let's go ahead and lock that in, and then let's get started on the race itself.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. And plenty of people watching on will be keen to follow Fernando Alonso's progress.
Ninth is a fairly good grid position. If they make the right calls, they could well score some points.
And the time has come. Let's go racing.
Let's go racing, boys and girls.
We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Wow. Causing like a block here. That's crazy. And everybody gets fetched up. Like that cockpit view. Pretty cool. Oh,
The race is not over.
we did an overtake, so let's have a look. Oh, we got overtaken. Yeah. Somebody was yelling. Well, you honestly didn't think you were going to stay in front of that guy, did you? I mean, we got crap equipment. Everything seems to be holding up good on both cars so far. Let's sit along in the cockpit with him for a couple of laps or a lap or two and have a look.
Okay, next, Sergeant. Gap ahead, 0.9.
Okay, I'm gonna speed things up here now. Looks like Sergeant is overtaking Hogger. So again, we're at the back. Again, we haven't got any upgrades yet on our cars. We can't expect to compete. We know we're going to have a crappy team. Another thing I've been watching others do with this series is the ones that are doing the creative team, they're spending a lot of money on stuff because they want to get better quick. And I don't think that's the approach with this. For me, I'm not going to do any upgrades on the car. I'm just going to do the research. Do the research and let them get it finished. And, don't be, throwing money into a whack of facilities. I think you have to pick your spots, right? You do some upgrades on the car. You get the research done. You build the parts. When the parts are done, you put those on the car. And then maybe you do a facility upgrade.
A couple laps or sooner than that?
But if you're still at the bottom where you're not even in for any prize money, there is not much point in trying to push your equipment and stuff. They're going to start wearing on them engines.
A little bit of lift off.
Yeah. It's trying to baby the equipment. Like I said, we got to get through as many races as we can so that we get our new parts. Then we can push the cars a little bit. Gap's 3 seconds. Well, you're not going to lose that gap either. So far, so good. We are coming up on the pit windows. Yeah.
Okay, do your best.
Okay, I'm going to tell him to push a little bit because he had a skid. Let's see if we can just get him to make up a little bit.
High fuel now.
I guess this is her pit window, is it?
We see traction getting worse. How is the day?
Okay, so she is in her pit area now. So she's supposed to take softs again, so we'll tell her to go ahead.
Box now, box now.
And we'll wait for his to pop now. Gonna
Let's
be
look
told
after this tire.
to run light once it's switched. Hasn't quite fully hit his window yet. Sorry about that, folks, if you could hear my phone ringing. It's the only problem when you're reporting. You can never really expect when you know someone's going to call you. Okay, we're now within the window. We're scheduled to do cards. Let's go. Oh, wow.
To box this lap.
Did we just get the fastest pit stop? Nice. Looking for her back here. She's staying on telemetry. Yeah, it looks like she's all right. Now with him, it also says that he should have been okay to go aggressive a little bit on the tires. Yeah, he seems to be holding up okay with that. I'll let the two of them burn off a little bit of fuel. I know it'll heat up the motors, but I want to lighten up the cars.
We no longer need any liftoff for fuel.
See how his pit stop is. Not bad, 2.8. Not great either.
You'll be clear on pit exit.
Yeah, so none of the other cars have pitted yet. But I soon suspect they will. A lot of 40s and 50% on their tires. So. Yeah, it's got a fast mode. Tire temp should be great. She says they're cold. All right, well, tell her to go standard for a little bit so we can get some heat in the tires. I don't like that we're pushing the engines, but I'm trying to burn off the fuel. So far, no.
Temps are still looking good for our side, so it's still okay.
Yeah, still no issue with anything, so that's good. They both seem to be running simultaneously with what we set them up with, so that's good too. Do a couple of fast ones. Burn some more fuel down here. Oh, we got something going on here. This is flashing. What's this? So for confidence, I guess, is up. Okay. Now that's weird because it said in that second segment to be easy on the tires, and she seems to be fine with just keeping them normal this time. So let's do a couple more fast laps here. Trying to get the fuel back down to nominal condition. And Leclerc got the fastest lap on that one. Safety car is out. Safety car. Now,
let's go charge on, please.
That is like a caution. It looks like everybody is doing a pit, so
Try and keep this tire alive.
I think we pit as well. Now with him though, no. With him, I think we just leave him out.
Box at the end of this lap.
And the reason why I'm doing that is she's definitely got more wear on her tires already anyway. It's a caution, so why not change them? everybody else is going into the pit, they're all going to lose a little bit of time, so she can afford to do it too.
All okay. So watch for debris.
Looks like Ganu Zol, I guess is his name. Ganu. Or Hoy. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Is the Z silent? Not sure.
Next is Sergeant.
It looks like he's out of the race anyway. Yeah, see, everybody's pitting. And she came out, so... Well, I should say she's in the pit now with everybody else, so it's not a big deal. And she'll have fresh tires. Now, I don't know if that will really equate to she might be able to actually make up a position. I doubt it. I really doubt it. We just don't have the equipment to catch up to the other cars, but why not try to at least keep on the lead lap? And, you know, just practice good sound racing tactics for each car and hope that that will pay off as we get further down in the career. Okay, so we're
29 laps to go, 29.
Yeah, so where we did those early, I'm going to tell her to go ahead and, yeah, go ahead and run those tires a bit. Go ahead. He's fine with his. He's still making perfect telemetry, so I'm not going to change anything with him. Alright, let's get some more fast laps in. They're still saving on fuel. I should have underfueled the cars, actually. I don't know if that would have helped or not. Yeah, he seems to be on par with some of the other cars here. 82. Oh no, he's a little over. Although this telemetry is saying he's well above his wear.
Okay, safety car is in this lap. For the restart, we will need mode race.
Yeah, see, like we're on the lead lap, we haven't lost anything. You would think by now, I'd be sucking the hind tit, as they say, and be a lap down.
Keep your tire temp.
So for her, once this goes green, I'm going to tell the two of them to deploy the ERS and just burn your battery some. See if we can gain a position too. Just to see, because I just want to see if these cars can challenge these lower ranked vehicles. Well, see, she's getting right out on the outside, she's getting ready for it. And we are now green. Let's over that start finish line so we can give her. There we go.
This tire is better for keeping tire temp, so that's good.
Well, 89 already.
Nice work. We are
It's okay, because
Gasly ahead.
she was scheduled to pit around lap 25. And we're there already, so we'll probably burn these to lap 30, I'm guessing, and then swap them out. Oh, this is not good.
Add lift and coast in turn 1.
Motors are taking too much temperature.
Lift off.
Yeah, like neither one of them is gaining at all here. He seems to be keeping with the Alpine, but you know, if they wanted to, they could probably fly right past us too.
Tires is good for us.
Yeah, he's doing okay on telemetry as far as the tires go, I think. Yeah, he's good.
DRS enabled.
Okay, let's tell him to go ahead and deploy. I want to see if we can do a pass. Oh, he's getting close to that Alpine. Oh. Almost had a little something for him there. We're outside of the DRS zone, or ERS zones now, so.
Keep going.
Ooh,
Let's have a look at that.
we get an overtake.
Now we're just proceeding through turn 4.
Stephanie.
They decide to give it a go.
Bye-bye.
And that sees them climb up into 20th.
Yay, we've made 20th for a lap or two. Oh, he's really chewing up them tires. He's supposed to pit around lap 35, I'm guessing here. And we're okay. Like I said, I'm not unhappy. I really don't like the way these engines are performing though. Save the equipment, please.
Try to do some lift and coast.
And like I said, because we got to bring the temps down on that, we are going to actually be forced to run the motors conservative. Yeah, so we knew Sargent would take us over. We knew it. Come on, let him go.
Keep going.
Don't get upset.
Don't worry.
We're not here to pass cars. We're just trying to save the gear, bud. Save the gear. Deploy. I'm going to see if she can get past her teammate.
We will totally catch them up, okay?
And I'm only going to push her to lap 35 and then we'll bring her in. He's getting close to the pit window. Oh, wow. We are going to pit Sargent in here.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Yeah, get past his slow ass.
Keep going, you're doing good.
Okay, back off. No point.
Sergeant ahead. Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
No, we're not getting the... Don't listen to him. This is the owner speaking. Yeah, we're here for a good time, not a
Sergeant ahead.
break time. Gap's 1.6. It's not bad. I mean, for a team that has no upgrades, we're just there behind the other cars that suck. We can speed this up for a couple more laps. Like I said, I think our windows are at lap 35, so both cars. Okay, I think some of them are starting to pit now. So open up his pit window, and I could put him on scuffs, but it won't get him to the end of the race. So confirm up.
And we will box this up.
You come on in. You Get you to harvest your battery and get that
Charge
charged
on.
up for the last leg of the race. And you are to go to standard. And once you get them tires on. One more lap around the track, Charlie. Okay. So you can anytime and get your last set of tires.
Should be clear on pit exit. So we'll box now, box.
%79%. Just gonna keep an eye on her.
Ocon behind his DRS. Charge off.
Keep them harvesting.
Mode charge.
Yeah, don't worry about them. You got a pit. I'm more worried about you blowing out a tire. Let's see what this is going to be like. Nine. Well, not the greatest, people.
Overtake available.
And just tell her to go hit balanced.
No more lifting coast.
And burn up what you got left now. So basically, if you got anything for them, go for it. Don't fight your teammate. Let her go.
You can cool the engine.
Go balanced
We no
with
longer
him
need
as
any
well.
liftoff for fuel.
I gotta remember that. Basically, tell them if the motor's getting hot, to go
Temperature's
and
okay again.
drive in clean air, because that seemed to have done it on his car. Now, what happens if we do a couple of laps pushing? Let's still keep the temperature on the engine. Basically, say ride in clean air, but go ahead and give her. Because if that's the case, I'm going to tell her to do the same thing. You know, the engine's getting warm again. Oh, Saona had a puncture. Why are they saying mandatory compound change? Put them scores back on. Then if it's a mandatory change,
And we'll box this lap.
scored ones back on. That's probably going to put us down a lap, I would think. 25 seconds, yeah, pretty much. Yep, we went down a lap because of that. I must check the track, because if there is a mandatory tire change, then I would think you'd want to schedule your tires around then.
To go.
Five more laps should be fine. I really wonder how bad at the end of this race those motors will be. Hers is at 78. His is at 78. Didn't I just tell her to swap them effing tires? I could have swore I did.
2 laps to go, 2 laps.
And I don't like the fact that 2 laps to go and then I got the pit. That sucks.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
And that doesn't surprise me.
Find somewhere safe, stop the car.
What happened?
Sorry, man.
Why did we retire that car?
Okay, and that was the checkered flag.
I guess maybe we didn't get in there in time. Did it?
Sometimes I think you
Okay.
just have to accept that it's not going to be your race.
And
They'll be very disappointed to have had their race end early. No
you'll end
driver
up
wants that to happen. But now
taking
they
the
just
back
have to
seat
look
because you
forward.
didn't know.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
And that's
Okay,
win
wins
number
everything.
1 of the season. And it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
Maybe I just need to switch and call myself,
And
Bruce
finally
Verstappen.
now the drivers can
act
relax
like
after
we're
an
his brother.
eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Okay, anyway. Dry compounds. One of your drivers failed to meet the mandatory compound usage rules during the race, and this resulted in disqualification. Well, I was telling her to come in. Like I said, I guess it depends on where you're at on the track. That's got to be done. I'm going to have to pay more closer attention to that, I think, going forward. At least it didn't tear up the equipment. That's the main thing. And we got our 306.2. We're finishing where we said we'd finish. So there we are. There you have it. So Eagle Racing, taking a little seat back here as we continue to try to learn stuff. So to end this episode here. When we come back, we'll try to see where we're at in regards to production and that sort of thing. Have a look to see if we can get some more information on the next track coming up. See if there is mandatory stuff. So what's this one? File the data on the weekend attachments below. Before you dig into them, here's the main headlines. Our car performs on DRS effectiveness. We need solid DRS effectiveness for Australian Grand Prix. Yeah, it looks like our new parts passed approval, I guess. All right. Okay, so like I said, we are going to leave it there, and then when we come back for episode 4, we will go ahead and start seeing where we're at as far as the calendar goes. Looks like we got roughly about a week before this. That's design or manufactured. We get going. Design will be complete of the underfloor, and then I don't know if we'll get it built by the time this race occurs. Probably not. We'll probably have it though for the next race after this one. So anyway, this is Old Guy Plays 1969. If you haven't liked my channel yet or subscribed, what are you waiting for? I mean, I know Christmas is coming, but what are you waiting for? Anyway, we'll see everybody in the next one. Bye-bye.